Hallo, das ist Alex Nye und er unterrichtet jetzt Musikproduktion an den Jazz- und Rockschulen Freiburg. Juhu! Hello, Alex Nye. Welcome at the Jazz- und Rockschulen Freiburg. Thanks for giving us this interview. Can you tell us at the beginning who are you and what are you doing?
Thanks for having me. I'm a composer and I am a mixer and mastering engineer, and I have a studio here in Freiburg, and now I am teaching music production here at the Jazz- und Rockschule. Ich komme aus Ohio und ich habe, bevor ich hier war, ich habe in Los Angeles vor 4 Jahren gewohnt und ich habe Filmmusik gemacht mit Mark Streitenfeld, und wir haben ein paar Filme und eine Serie, ja, auf Amazon heißt Hand of God. Ja. Ich habe komponiert, ich war Toningenieur für das Studio. Ich habe alles, was man muss machen in einer Filmmusik. Ich habe auch die, wenn wir ein Recording machen, dann ich habe auch die Musik, die Noten gemacht, und ja, und auch ich arbeite ein bisschen für eine Company. Sie machen Musikinstrumenten, Plugins, so Output.
Ich würde gerne von dir noch wissen, du hast jetzt Erfahrung, wie es mit der elektronischen Musikszene in Amerika aussieht.
Ja.
Siehst du Unterschiede zu der Musikszene für elektronische Musik hier in Deutschland und speziell in Freiburg?
I would think it's pretty similar. I mean, there's a lot of right now, like what's big in electronic music is a lot of people are getting back into analog and building their own modular synths. And I think Germany is it's really where electronic music was one of the birthplaces of electronic music. And it's definitely a lot of companies. I mean, Germany is really big into, you have native instruments and yeah.
What is the potential of electronic music? What do you think?
So the question, the electronic music now, everyone has access to electronic music. So basically, as Jim Morrison predicted 40 years ago, now you can make music by yourself in your room that sounds amazing for everyone. You can do, basically, instead of needing hundreds of thousands of dollars of equipment and stuff, you can start off with a laptop and get a bunch of free software, and you can start making music, professional quality music. You can, if you work hard enough, you can have a career in electronic music. You can, there's really, the limits and the barriers that we've had in the past are gone. So I cannot predict the potential, because basically, who can? I mean, everyone has access, and as computers get cheaper and everything, I mean, it's only going to get bigger. That's the only thing I can say.
Was ist das Geheimnis dahinter, gute elektronische Musik zu machen?
Really, the thing that makes good electronic music is like sound itself. So you think of, I think the best producers, and especially in electronic music, it's, a lot of like players, if you come from a guitar player or piano player or something, they think of playing in the notes and stuff. Where as a producer, you're thinking a lot more about the sound, the sonic like canvas that you're working on. Mm-hmm. So how you're filling that space, like, the sound of the kick and the bass, and how they are working together to fill the bottom end up in a way that you feel it impacts you. And it has to have, you have to have space in your mix. The production has to have great samples, and it's a million things that add up that you feel it in the end.
You are now teaching courses about music production at the Jazz- und Rockschulen Freiburg. Right. What can your students expect to learn from you?
So all the way from the basics to the more advanced stuff. So starting with, how to build your studio. What equipment do you need? Where do you find good samples? What are the good software synths? What are the good, hardware synths? All of that stuff, and then mixing, mastering your own music, producing it, arranging it, finding how to get it all working together. to make great music. That's basically what it is.
Mm-hmm. And what kind of courses do you offer?
So teaching one-on-one with working with students, so it's kind of like coaching and in teaching. So like a lot of when you have a project, you might know that it doesn't quite sound right, but you can't quite figure out what's wrong with it. So basically it's developing, your skills as a producer.
Wenn euch das neugierig gemacht hat, könnt ihr euren Kurs jetzt auf Gutscheinbasis über unsere Beratung buchen. Viel Spaß!
They will contact me and I will say, let's do a lesson, and wherever you're at, we'll look at your projects and see how we can improve your skills.
Thank you very much for this really interesting interview, and we're looking forward to have you teaching here the new courses.
Thank you. I look forward to it too.
My head, it hangs to the ground. It don't feel like it should. Impulses through me around. Farm to coast Hollywood.